What is happening? We're going to let this thing run for a second. Build up a little bit of crew here. Got the double going again. Got the Insta Live going. We got the Facebook Live going. When you come on, drop a thumbs up. Tell me where you're coming from. I also got a huge favor. If you can, and you find value in these, go ahead and share for me. Do me a favor. Share it. We're blowing up. Phone's ringing and everything. We'll shut that down. If you come on, go ahead and share this. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Tell me where you're coming from. Lunch with Baum. Topic today is one drop. Also, just my favor is, go ahead and share it. If you find value in what we're doing, just stuff that I'm sharing, share it for me. And then also go to follow on my profile, and then click see first. All right, things will pop up when I got stuff going on. But so I appreciate that. Appreciate all of you. Another beautiful day here in the Northwest. But just some thoughts. One drop. Like what impact can you have on people today? My mission was to assist aspiring individuals attain their performance and fitness goals. So if I can just inspire one person, it doesn't even have to be training with me. It could be doing these Facebook Lives, these Insta Lives, is that if I can just inspire one person, if I could touch one person. So my little, my picture that I posted this morning was just a one drop into a flat pond. That one drop, what kind of ripple effect would that have on people around you? And let me tell you, it can be positive and it could be negative. It all depends on how you handle or how you approach the things that you do. So my challenge to you is going to be the drop that you make, the touch that you make it positive. It could be simple as a smile as you're walking down the street. What's up? What's happening? It could be so subtle. It could be just holding the door for the person behind you. It could be a good morning. It could be, another thing I shared the other day, and I do it every day, is that, attack your day with enthusiasm. That kind of leads into my thoughts, is if you ever looked at the bottom blocks of Wooden's Pyramid of Success, is that they have nothing to do with talent. No talent required. Intent required. All right? So like one of the things we talked about yesterday, work ethic. You got to put the work ethic in, industriousness. You got to be willing to go out and grind it out. You got to be able to go, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. So you got that industrious piece, you got to be able to go. Still again, you got to have a plan, you got to work the plan. Go without a plan is just a wish. So you got to have that in place all the time. All right? The other thing is that lock arms with people. The camaraderie that you create by the people that you're around, whether it's your work team or your workout team, or if you're struggling with nutrition and you need some extra coaching, get with the people, lock arms, the friendship. Those are the ones that are it's amazing what you can accomplish when no one cares who gets the credit. So that could be going into your sport and team focus. That could be in when I'm working with people, they don't care what I know until I know that I care. So I gotta be willing to lock arms with those people and give them and put the pieces in place so that they can get from A to B, because it's usually never a straight line. So friendship, the other part is that you gotta trust people. You gotta trust people. That's the part. If they know that you're gonna be there, that accountability piece, that they have your friendship, they trust you, say what you mean and you mean what you say. And if your word is still your bond, the people, they're going to continue to keep following you. So that drop you make, that one drop that you have on people, that's the part where you can inspire people the most. Make it positive. That enthusiasm, that's one of the main bottom blocks of Wooden's Pyramid of Success, is enthusiasm. You got to get big in the room. That's like so many people. What are they doing? Kids nowadays, people nowadays, they're stuck. They got their head down. They're flipping through their feed. Is that stick that thing in your pocket? Walk big. When you walk into a room, get big in the room. It might not just have to be your energy. It could just be your posture. Stand up tall, shoulders back. Shoot, I joke with my kids all the time. Don't sit in the back of the room. Sit in the front of the room. And when you walk in that room, get big. Shoot, even throw your hands up in the air. And you don't even have to say anything, and see how the environment changes. The enthusiasm, the way that you walk into a situation, do it. Next time you walk into a room and there's a bunch of people sitting there, and you can tell that it's maybe not a really good environment or whatnot, what kind of impact can you have in the environment? Get big and just like walk in and raise your hands up in the air as you walk in the room. Crazy how that will change. People might think you're nuts, but all of a sudden the whole mood in the whole room changes. The other part, so I'm gonna just run back through these things. You know, those bottom blocks of wooden. Industriousness, you got to be willing to work. You got to build and lock arms with people. You got to have the trust. You got to trust the people that you're working with. And then you got to be able to work together. You know, that cooperation piece. Missed that earlier, but the cooperation piece, you have to be willing to link arms with people to have a common goal. All right? And then the enthusiasm that you pour into people. That one drop that you make, that one drop in the pond is going to have a ripple effect out. I can't hang around negative people. I have a really hard time. You know, those negative, the people that are always finding excuses and making excuses and always boo-hoo me and how bad things are. I can't hang around those people. You know, I've got goals. I've got things that I want to accomplish. I want my everything around me. You know, the whole thing about the glass half empty or half full. Well, the stinking thing is refillable. Just drink it, pitch it out, and refill it. You know, and you get to dictate the drops that you put in, the drops that you drop on people. You have the ability to do that. You know, so that's my challenge to you. That's my challenge to you is what kind of drop, what kind of impact are you going to have on people? You know, are you going to be willing to put the work in? Are you going to build relationships with people? Are you going to create some friendship and some trust and be able to work together as a team? And then also just fill people's lives with enthusiasm. I think those are the things that you can have such a huge impact, not only on yourself personally, but on all the people around you. And I'd much rather it be in a positive sense than in a negative sense. So, you know, once again, I love doing these. Kind of gets me fired up for the day. Keeps me focused and motivated. You know, if you find value in this, I mentioned earlier, do me a favor, share it. You know, share it out for me. Also, jump onto my my profile under following and hit see first if you want to see stuff pop up first. I'd love to keep sharing more. Who all's on here? Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a thumbs up. Tell me where you're coming from. That was kind of my thought for the day, is just the impact that you're going to have on people. So that's my lunch with Baum. You got any questions, fire at me real quick, or I'm moving. All right? We got stuff to do, blowing up, going vertical. Stuff's getting crazy. Okay? Little wacko Wednesday. We've got kind of my recovery day. We've had a great training week so far, but definitely a recovery day. But so recap, last one. What kind of drop? One drop. How are you going to impact people? Is it going to be negative or is it going to be positive? What's the foundation that you're going to set? You know, are you going to be able to work your tail off? You get out of it what you put into it. What kind of people are you going to surround you with? You know, are you going to be able to lock arms with people and create friendship and build some trust and some loyalty and some cooperation into the work that you're doing with the people that you're doing with? And then also, you know, firing people up around you, picking people up around you just with your enthusiasm. The actions that you create, the drop that you put in is going to have such a huge impact on people that you don't even know it. I've got a few folks that I train, not even at MVP or here locally, as I train them from afar. And it's just the fact that we're connected and we make that intent connection and the progress is there. So, you know, the things that you do have intent. All right, and inspire people with your enthusiasm and your trust, loyalty, cooperation, and your work ethic, and breathe some life into them for the impact that you have by that one drop. You guys have a rocking day. Share this for me, man. Follow, see first. All right, back soon.